now.
Come on, what do you want me to do?
I don't care. Yeah, get a job.
Oh, get a job?
Yeah.
Just get a job? Why don't I strap on my job helmet and squeeze down into a job cannon and fire off into Jobland, where jobs grow on jobbies?
Now we're wasting time. We can just get out of
You
here.
want me to walk? I'm walking.
Just walk.
I can't stand you guys.
And just be like, drink it, stupid.
No, I don't want to drink it.
Yeah, you just go like that. Hi,
Hello.
we're back.
We're back already.
Yeah,
I bet you didn't expect that. You probably thought it was going to be like 3 years.
Right, but you'll notice it's pretty lo-fi,
This is lo-fi.
and there's a reason. I mean, we just got for work.
Yeah, we're going to scale it back for this video and maybe future videos because we're bound and determined to release content more regularly. So you're going to see lo-fi videos like this one and then the normal stuff and everything in between, hopefully. So
Forgive us.
forgive us for that. So what is this video about? Well, shortly after we made our last video, we got to talking and kind of just thinking about things, and Lynn came up with a really good observation, and obviously it's one
I
that
do that.
Yeah, she does it. It's one that we've had before, but I thought it was really cool because it sparked a really good conversation that we wanted to share with you all, and that is, like everything that we have now, like for example this YouTube channel, and every single video on this YouTube channel would not have existed had we not taken the risk and left home.
Yep.
And that was really interesting because then I started thinking about, we're in a kind of an interesting position because a lot of people, ourselves included, worry about like taking a sabbatical or changing their life and doing something dramatic and leaving what they know now, and they often wonder like, how's that going to affect me in the future? Is it going to ruin my career, whatnot? What
are the adverse effects?
Yeah.
It's always the fear, the unknowns that freak you out, and you never think of the positives.
No.
So we're here to lay down some expertise.
Some positives, but what I was also going to say is that we have a unique situation because I have a degree, Lynn doesn't, so we have the perspective from two different fields, one with a degree, one without, of leaving and then coming back and getting back into those respective
workforce.
fields.
Yeah.
So in answer to the question, did taking a big sabbatical ruin our careers in our case? No. Big ol' N-O. No.
The opposite.
In fact, the opposite
is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
In both of our cases, we left and came back to better working situations than when we had prior to our trip. So I don't know, mileage may vary there, but that's our story and our experience.
Right. Actually, the last update that we did, the Seattle vlog, I was in talks and getting interviewed multiple times, actually. Multiple times. And that's because it was for geocaching. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's really awesome. It's a worldwide treasure hunt with GPS. It's really rad. Check it out. But I got it. I got this job, and I am like Noah was saying, he's got a college degree. I have less than that. I didn't graduate high school. I'm a high school dropout. So the fact that I was able to come back to a job that is mind-blowingly amazing, I pinch myself every day that I have this job. I'm an administrator there, so my official title is Office Support Specialist, but I put Because We Camp on my resume, and geocaching is progressive and amazing, and they actually said specifically to me that the fact that I put that on my resume, what we did, we created these videos, we have a YouTube channel, we have a blog, they said out of all the applicants, and believe me, there were dozens, hundreds, it's a really amazing place to work, I stood out. They said it was really fun to read, they really appreciated it, and my skill set that we obtained on the road will be utilized there too, creatively. So it was amazing. I'm so glad I did it, and I put that on the resume. So.
Yeah. So, and I think, in my case, obviously I had a computer science degree, which, you can take that and do whatever with it. There's so many things you can do with it, and that's true of many degrees, most college degrees. It gives you a leg up. She didn't have a college degree or doesn't have a college degree, but that didn't stop you because you have hard skill set, I would say.
Yeah.
And I think that's super important to think about, like, what's your skill set right now?
Think about that before you go.
This is not meant to offend, but it's just going to be a dose of truth, and that is, think about your skill set right now, and then think, could somebody randomly chosen off of the street be trained to do what I do in like 2-3 days and basically replace me and do it well enough that they didn't get fired? And if the answer to that question is yes, and again, don't feel bad that if it is, that probably means that you might want to think about bolstering your skill set just for your own personal growth or whatnot, but also your career growth, because that'll allow you to transfer that skill set when you come back from whatever it is that you went out and did.
Right.
Or even if you don't go traveling, you want skills that will transfer from place to place, so they're not tied to any one particular job or even physical location.
Yeah.
So I think that's super important. It's like the skills that you have now, and then plus the time in between when you're gone, which you should hopefully be learning something too, should equal a better you at the end, where you can combine what you already had with what you had gained to be, the sum of something more than when you left, I guess. So.
And going back to what Noah said about going out and finding something, if there's any advice we can impart, that's the most important thing that we've learned. When you go out on a trip, if you decide to go out on a long-term trip, no matter how long it is, find your purpose. Find a reason that revolves around your trip. I cannot begin to tell you how boring it is. I saw this.
That does actually get boring.
You're going to
believe
get
it or not.
completely bored out of your mind.
Yeah, it really
so
does.
So you need to find a hobby real quick. You need to find that hobby can obviously turn into a skill, which is even more amazing. But find something. Checking things off a list, you're not gonna have you're gonna have the worst time.
Yeah, I think she's right. Before we left, that sentence would have sounded absurd to me, but it actually is true. If we hadn't had some sort of skill that we were learning or thing we were trying to accomplish while we were traveling, it would have gotten really boring. Frankly, I'll just come out and say it. It really would have.
It sounds so bratty to say it, but it's true.
But it's true. That's another dose of truth. That's just the way it is. So, having some sort of goal
for the day.
Go out and learn a language. Go try something you never tried before. Or in our case, we
pick up a camera.
Well, but what I was going to say is that hobby, it just kind of came out of nowhere. So it's likely that things will present themselves and you just have to be open to them and trying new things. So, because chances are you'll find one or more things that you're really good at, you never knew that you could do, or that you want to do, or any number of things.
And you have that skill set for life, and you can bring that home, put it on your resume, and the right company will be like, yep, green light. They'll love it. So
Green apple.
They'll green apple you.
Yeah, they'll give you the green apple.
But yeah, they will. So would we do it again? 1,000 times yes.
Yeah, I don't regret it at all, obviously.
Zero regrets.
Anyone who watches this channel knows the answer to that question.
Yeah.
But it bears repeating.
Well, and from the other side, we came back into the working world, and it turned out better than we expected.
Yep.
And that was always a fear. 2013, we're like, oh, we're gonna, no one's gonna hire us, and that's gonna be a huge thing. And people were telling us the same, and that turned out not to be true. The complete exact opposite.
Well, I think part of that too, that mindset comes from kind of changing of the guard. And again, this is not meant to offend anyone, but I think that there are some people who come from the school of, you go to a company and you stay there for 30 years and that's just what you do, and you cannot leave, and that's what you do, and you're going to be there, and okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. But with technology the way it is now and the different types of jobs that have emerged because of that, that's no longer true. There are lots of people who go and take breaks. I thought what we did was somewhat unique.
No.
I think it is, but at the same time, it's not. I work with a really diverse group of people, and
me too.
Yeah, a lot of them same.
Actually, my boss went on a gap year. When she saw that, she's like, "Oh yeah, me too."
Yeah, You have people that some girl knows how to speak Arabic randomly.
Amazing.
You know,
I have
things
worked
like
around
that.
amazing people who've done exactly what we've done.
Yeah.
And so no, it's not unique. But if it is, maybe you just need to find your tribe, find your, you know, your people. You'll find them. They'll find you.
Then I guess what I was trying to say there is that, you know, some people are stuck in the old mentality of like, you know, one job, that's your career, and you're just going to be there forever. But it doesn't have to be that way. You actually can take mini retirements throughout your career now, and that's kind of the way it is, you know. So it's at least that's true in my field of software. People kind of come in and out constantly and contract and do all kinds of stuff. But sorry. Anyway, I think that's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all we got.
Yeah, that's it. So if you have any fears about ready to take that trip, or just even thinking about it, and you're like, nobody's gonna hire me,
or whatever, anything that you want to try that you're going to be out of your career for a while.
Something's just kind of grating on you. Just know, again, we only speak from our own experience, but that was not the case. If anything, we
leveled up.
Yeah. Bring. Yeah. That was it.
That's it.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Bye. There you go.
What do you think?
That one was better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
I think out of everything. Did we miss something though? There was...
Okay, we're done recording, but Lynn wanted to say the following.
We forgot. Hello, you're the most important. So have you ever gone on a gap year, done anything like us? When you came back, did you find a better job? Was it a worse job? Are you homeless? You want to sleep on our couch?
Yeah, we offered last time. It's got a bunch of shit on it, but, you know, it's got a couple C stands.
Right. But if you found out that, you know, going on your trip, coming back, and no one will hire you, let's talk about that. I want to hear it.
Yeah, so...
Or if it's been the opposite, let other people know, and so, you know, there's strength in numbers, so they can feel better about taking that plunge.
Yeah, the lighting really sucks in this corner, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Just put your comments down below. Please subscribe if you haven't. Take the plunge with us, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
That's
See
it.
ya. Bye.